player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jojo Romero gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
David Bodie.
The 1-2. Daniels is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Into the box, Russell Daniels.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
JT
Daniels on at first, nobody out.
Here you go, let it go.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Alec Bohm. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Boom.
See it? Right, let's go, kid.
Ready with the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bodie is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins.
See it? Drive it. Let's go. Right here.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box now, Russell Daniels, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Daniels.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip, let it go. Hey, your pitch right here, let's go.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, 1 strike.
Hey, have a rip like you can, here you go. Hey, get your pitch here, square it up.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Amaya gathers, and not in time as the run scores. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a dropped third strike, but a run scores as well.
Right here, one time.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Daniels will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Ready now, Russell Daniels will lead it off against Steven Matz.
Russell Daniels.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
A ball and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, find something you like up there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Helpful.
JT Realmuto is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 28 on the season as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in to try it again.
Now
Russell Daniels.
The left fielder, Russell Daniels.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1. Here it comes.
No, inside. Wait for your pitch up there. Come on, big guy.
And that misses. 2-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Amaya is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Daniels is there, and he'll bring this one in.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
Here
Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steven Matz earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Daniels is camped under this one. Yeah, that's out number 2. A man at second with 1 down, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Daniels comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Russell Daniels, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Russell Daniels.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Whoa!
Striding in once again, Mookie
Up next
Betts.
for the
Plays
Cubs,
that first. Plays that first.
the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 7-1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Russell Daniels. He reached on a single in his first try.
Daniel.
Hey, see it driving.
And now pitch on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
Come on, big guy.
A bouncer to the left side.
Come on, dig.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Hey, no one down here.
Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Daniels has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone. A 2-run job for C.J. Cron. His first home run of the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Here comes a left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubbies are in front 9-2. Digging in, Russell Daniels.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Daniel.
What do you say?
First offering on its way.
Nope.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
2, 2, 2, 2.
Daniels is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, C.J. Cron. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
C.J. Cron.
Runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Daniels is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies
1
and
left for
gentlemen,
the Cubs,
please join us
but they
for the
hold a 9-2
traditional
lead.
seventh-inning stretch.
Ready once again, Russell
The
Daniels. He flew
the
out
left
in his
fielder.
last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep
Daniels.
his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this
Get your
AB.
pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that's outside. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Go hard,
and
go
now
hard.
it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Now
He's got a
batting,
hit in
first
3
baseman.
at-bats to this point.
Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it.
Come on, run it out, run it
On to
out.
first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Digging in, JT Realmuto.
Now
Runner
batting,
in scoring
catcher,
position with 2 gone.
JT Realmuto.
Philly down to their last strike. Hit to first. Scooped up. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked
Here now
back.
is the final
Kyle
line score
Hendricks
tonight.
earns his
First for the
6th
victorious
winning
Chicago
decision in this
Cubs.
one as he
9
turns in
runs on
8
9
strong
hits.
innings of
No
work.
errors.
Aaron
They left
Nola
5 men
struggled
on
and
base.
gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
For
So that just
Philadelphia,
about does it
2
for Mark
runs,
DeRosa,
7
Dan
hits,
Plesac,
1
Heidi
error. They
Watney,
left
and our
6
entire
men on
crew.
base.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Christopher Sanchez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour, slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
One out, one out.
The 2-2. In the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Russell Daniels. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Russell Daniels.
Come on now, one time, right here.
Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
The count is 2-1.
All right, one time, right here.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matthew Boyd.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Matthew Boyd.
Hey, one down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Daniels will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. At the plate, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Daniels arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
C.J. Cron.
From the stretch, skied in the air to straightaway left.
2-2-2.
Daniels will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in, Vince Hendricks.
Now batting, second baseman, Vince.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move.
2-2-2.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Russell Daniels. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Hey, see it up.
Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Now the pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Cron.
That's popped up.
Take it, take it.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Relay. No runner, cut hold.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Russell Daniels, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Russell Daniels. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard to third. LaStella has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Craig Kimbrell earns his third win of the year in relief. Rowan Wick.